Hi, welcome to Divinely Different Tarot. I'm Ashley Dawn, and I'm sorry it's been so long since I've seen you last. I've been running into some medical issues, so I just wasn't able to do readings. But I've been wanting to do this reading for a while. I had planned to do it like a couple weeks ago, to be honest with you, but like I said, things didn't work out that way. Um, I was in the hospital for a short period, but I'm all better now ish. So we're gonna, try to do this whole reading without any positives, hopefully. Um, though I did learn how to do a little bit of editing ish. So we're gonna see, take my hand at that. So yeah, there might be jumps, and that's what that is. Cause I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. I'm gonna get there one day. Um, so in this reading, I wanted to see like, ooh, excuse me, what is waiting for you. Um, so I might be kind of under exaggerating when I was in the hospital. Turns out I could have died. So it had me thinking about a lot of things in my life and the changes that I'd like to make it better for myself, and for the people that I love. So one of the things I wanted to do is do more readings and to do more with my tarot because it's something I genuinely enjoy doing, and I would love to actually make something of it. I'd like to do that instead of all the other millions of ideas that I have inside of my head. But this one's the one I'd like to stick with. But anyway, so in this reading, I decided to do what is waiting for you because I wanted to see what's waiting. I wanted to play too. So we have the three piles, but I wanted to see what's waiting for you using karma cards, life purpose oracle. This new deck that I got, it's called Clarifying Love Situations. I'm actually really excited to play with this new deck with you guys. I've been wanting to since I got it, which was a couple weeks ago, but like things just didn't go that way. And then one of the things I noticed is that I don't use tarot cards as much as I used to in my readings, and I'm a tarot reader, so I'm going to be introducing that back into it. So I'm using Light Seer Tarot. And then I don't have songs. I haven't been using it as much, and I miss the songs. I really enjoy doing the songs, So, the songs for you as well. And then I wanted some advice using the angel messages, of course. It's like the favorite deck. Alright, so I do get winded a little bit more than I used to. So, just be prepared for that. So, from my pile 1, we have Night Creature. So, pile 1. Pile 2 is Frog. A little bit froggy. And then for my pile 3, we have Good Witch. So, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Go ahead and pick your piles. Timestamps will be in the description box below. Oh, excuse me. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and meet you at your pile. Bye! Hi again. Okay, so pile 1, if you chose Night Creature, this is your pile. Alright, I need a drink before I get started into this. So, okay. What is waiting for you? Alright, I'm going to start with the Light Seer Tarot and then go from there. You got 4 of Swords, King of Pentacles in reverse, and 8 of Cups. So I feel like that you've been taking time to heal from a particular heartbreak. I feel like it could have happened 4 years ago. I do feel like 4 is significant, 4 to 8 years. You could have been in a partnership with this person for 4 to 8 years. Excuse me. I'm getting a couple different things. That's why I am taking a pause. Is because for some of you, you're taking this time. You've been single throughout this entire process because you've been healing from this. For others of you, I feel like you were stuck on a particular person or a relationship, and you've been stuck on it for a while. For like 4 years is like a very significant number here. I feel like there is something that you walked away from. I feel like that's what lasted 8 years. It was a cycle. Something that, for some of you, it was fulfilling in a lot of ways, but there was always something that felt like it was missing. For others of you, it always felt like something was missing from the beginning, and it felt like you were constantly giving and you weren't getting anything in return. Now, for some of you, it's like you had feelings for this person, and I don't think that they had the same feelings for you, which is why they're in reverse. But I think, because like I'm kind of getting, some of you've told this person how you felt, and then there are others where you never spoke your words, like you never spoke how you felt about this person. Maybe you had done actions that shown that you had feelings for this person, but you never actually spoke the words. This person could have a dog. It looks like a wolf or like a husky. It's a medium breed dog. Even like a what's the brown and black dog? Saint Bernard. No. Maybe it's a big dog. It's on the tip of my tongue. I feel like while you've been healing, you've kind of closed yourself off to people. I feel like you only let certain people in, certain connections. Here's the thing though. While you've been stuck on this, while you've been healing from this, for some of you have been stuck on this person that you have feelings for, and I feel like this person's older than you are. They could have money. Like I said, they definitely have a dog. But there's something about this person that's always acted nonchalant, like they just don't really care when it comes towards you. And like, I feel like you're walking away from this. Like it's everything that you've wanted, but like you're not getting what you need from it. So I feel like you're just walking away from the whole idea of it. And you're walking towards something like a whole new beginning. So like I feel like what you're currently working on, like this is like the situation that you're in right now. While you've been healing, while you've been, healing from this relationship, this person, I feel like there are things that have been slowly working around you to work out for you. Like, I feel like you're supported by the people around you, like the people that you hold close to, like your family or your friends. It's like they support you in whatever decisions that you make, whatever decisions you've made in your life, and like what you're continuing to do. Like they all support you no matter what. Creative expressions here as well, and I feel like it's because like I feel like you're longing to express yourself from this pain that you've been in. Now you could paint, or there's like something that some kind of a design that's made from how you're feeling, and like you express it, and there's a lot of connection, a lot of people connecting over this particular piece of artwork. And it's like you take everything that you've been feeling, everything you've been healing, like everything, and you put it into this particular image. And it really helps your soul heal in doing this, but it'll also help a lot of people connect and heal over it as well. I'm also seeing body work here. Now, this card is actually talking about like working physically on your body. So you could be going to the gym more often. It could be something that you're like looking into. I feel like somebody could have just recently got a membership, or you've had a membership and you're actually putting it to use. But I also see a lot of tattoo work as well. And I see it here on this card right here. Like I see the tattoo work that is like partially made on her arm. So there could be some tattoo work as well, because that's what I see when I look at this as well, as I'm drawn to the tattoo here. So you could be getting a tattoo. It could be a part of your healing process. I'm also seeing like hands on body, like getting maybe some sort of a massage, like on the back, or like a certain part of your I'm seeing your upper back, like the kind of area that really helps you out. Sore muscles, being relaxed. And I feel like there are many options for your career as well. I feel like you've been working on trying to figure out the best way for you to not only express yourself, but to enjoy yourself once more, especially when it comes to work. Like, I feel like you're looking for passion in your work once more. And there are many career options that are available to you. I feel like it might be a little bit hard for you to see those opportunities, but I feel like if you ask your guides, they'll give you some neon signs of what these possibilities are for you. I feel like you'll be weighing the options between a job. Well, not a job. Like, I feel like it's careers, like the career you're currently in and something that you would like to be in. I feel like you're weighing the options between the both of them, trying to figure out which one works for you. I channel differently than I used to, so it's a little overwhelming. You have an important life purpose that involves communications and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. And I like how that's one of your angel advice cards, but you also have that in your divine purpose cards as well, like that you want to express yourself creatively. You know, like I do feel like there's some kind of way that you express yourself through art, that you communicate yourself through art, that is very beneficial to you in the financial department. So your karma that's like here, that's like that's waiting for you pretty much, is a partnership. It's a balance, somebody that is like the perfect balance to you, if that makes any sense. Like, where you are hot, this person is cold. Where this person is a volcano, you are the hurricane. Like, it's like you guys perfectly balance each other out. And it's like, because I see it in a career perspective, but I also see it in a like love partnership as well. I do feel like you needed the time to heal before you could see this opportunity that's right here. But I do feel like it is some sort of a union, because we do have divine union as well. You use the wings of empathy to bring love and harmony. So I do feel like, there is a union that can happen, most definitely, but you do have to pull the weeds of resentment so your love can blossom. I do feel like You may have some resentments towards a person or maybe towards love at the moment from the last time you went on this ring around with love before. It's like you need to take the opportunity to completely heal from this and to let go of what once was so that you can let in the new. And this new is not like it was before because it's something completely different. So you can't hold the same things as you did from your last relationship into this new one because it's not the same thing. It's completely different than what you've experienced before. This is the kind of love that you've been looking for, you've been searching for, that you've always known was deep down there for you. But you had to go through this hurt with this last person. You needed to heal from that and from the past relationships in order for you to get this. It's like a reward. You went through the shit and now you get the gift. It sucks, but that's just how it goes. And then we have Love Potion. Open your heart to truly feel the magic of love. And for this one, I feel like it's gonna be like taking a love potion. Like, you may not have had feelings for this person at first, and then like this person could do something and it completely changes everything about how you look at this person, how you see them, the way that like you feel about them in like an instant, you know. And it's like taking a love potion because it wasn't there before, but it is all of a sudden because of one tiny little click. But that one little click means so much. I'm seeing the word or the name Dawn, D-A-W-N, quite a bit, and you know my name's Ashley Dawn, so. But yeah, that could be your name. You could meet this person at dawn, because I do feel like you're a night creature, so you could work at night. So I do feel like you might meet this person like right around dawn. That's specific. You have, it is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself. I do feel like you are a very powerful being, and like you taking this time out to heal. Some people, I feel like, may have forgotten how powerful that you are. So it's like people are taken aback when you come into play, because you're not. It's like when you were healing, you were shying away from your power or how powerful you really are, because you were healing and you were trying to figure out how to deal with things. But now that you've healed and you're in your power, it's like people are taken aback because they weren't expecting you to realize how powerful you are. But you know how to be this way without hurting anybody. You have a gift for working with people, young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. So you could have a child that was recently like brought into your care. And I feel like for some of you, you could be in the motions of getting custody of this child, but there is some kind of way of trying to help them out and give them what they didn't have before, but also struggling with it too. It's like energies, attitudes, like bumping heads. But like, just know that you're supposed to be in this child's life. In one way, shape, or form, you're supposed to be in this child's life to teach them something. Now, I feel like it's up to you what you're teaching this child. Because for some of you, it could be that they're only in your life for a short season. For others of you, this child is in your life for the rest of your life. Like, I feel like there's something you're supposed to teach this child, and there's something this child will teach you about yourself. And we have, I am leading you toward the answer to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps I am communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. So I feel like you have been most definitely asking, you've been praying for answers on what you should do when it comes to certain situations. And I feel like there have been answers, but you may not have understood the way that they took form. Like, for example, we get messages in all kinds of ways. We can get messages through magazine ads, through computer ads. When you're scrolling on your computer, there may be something that pops up that's something you've actually been thinking about or trying to figure out how to get to or how to do. And I feel like this is something that that you miss. I don't feel like you do it on purpose, of course not. It's like you're not really thinking at that moment of that particular thing that could actually help you out. But I do feel like somebody will help you slow down to see this communication that, you know, your guides are trying to have with you, because I feel like your guides are most definitely trying to help you out. They're trying to push you, or not push you, well, they're trying to put you in the right direction or have you to see this certain thing that you're needing help with. You are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. So I do feel like you are a spiritual teacher in the sense that you know your mind and what you believe, and there is no swaying in. You have a way of speaking with people that actually opens them up to seeing more than what they saw about themselves. Like, it's like you have a way of making somebody look at themselves in a different light, and in this different light, it really helps them learn what is beneficial to them, like what would help them out in the long run, but also what will, like, where they feel they make the most difference, where they feel the most at themselves. To help heal the situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. So whomever you're arguing with, you're having a hard time seeing eye to eye with, I feel like you just need to take a minute with that person or a moment with that person and just try to see it from their perspective. Now, I know this is not an easy task for a lot of people, Mom. So I'm just suggesting that you try to see it from their perspective. Ask them why it is hard for them to do a certain thing, because maybe they don't comprehend it, they don't understand it, they don't know, you know, like, just because something makes sense to you, something is common to you, does not mean it is common to another person. Like, I've met many people in my life who do not know what deodorant is or how to even use it. You know, they just didn't understand the concept of it. It wasn't taught to them because it wasn't common to them, and their parents didn't use it. Like, so that's what I'm saying is, like, what is common to you is not common to another person. So, like, you just got to try to see it from their perspective and try to be empathetic about it, you know? Like, it's not always easy to have it, but at the same time, we all have it within us to do so. So, just try to have that. Your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. I feel like you've been a bit of an emotional wreck, and I feel like it's because of everything that's been going on. You have a lot that's currently going on, especially if you have a teenager that's moved in and you don't, you know, you haven't raised children in a long time, or you've never even raised children. It's like, you're literally changing your entire life around for something, and now you have to learn how to be open to it and open to making things work instead of wishing you could go back to your old way. Make a new way to where you can still have both things, both of the best of the both worlds. Yeah. I feel like you're very angry and you have a lot of unforgiveness in your heart, and I feel like it's unintentional, this unforgiveness. I feel like it's like somebody's lying to you about something, and they keep lying consistently, and you caught them in this lie, and you just don't understand why this person keeps doing it. But you have to realize This person doesn't understand that the person, you had to deal with that all your life when it came to certain people. Like, you will have to explain that to this person. You will have to explain your side of what happens when those lies happen. Like, I know it's like, because this person, they don't understand what they're causing. They don't completely comprehend the pain that they're causing or the mayhem that they're causing. So you have to explain to them, like they're a 2-year-old, the kind of mayhem that they're causing, because they don't understand. They don't know. It's never crossed their mind. And yes, it's a very inconsiderate thing, but they're teenagers. They're literally learning. They have to learn everything. No offense to them. And I feel like that's what's going on in this scenario. I feel like somebody's been lying quite a bit. It's hard for you to forgive this person, but you have to explain to this person why it's hard for you to forgive. That you had dealt with it when it came to the mom, or you've dealt with it when it came to your sister, or you've dealt with it when it came to your dad. Like, how far it goes down for you and how far trust goes in that sense. You can't be afraid of repercussions, because the reality is they're going to keep pushing until they can see this person is just probably expecting you just to drop them off, give up on them, just be done with it and stuff like that. And you don't want to do that. You want to show them that they are worth it, that they are absolutely worth having in your life. But you have to explain things to them in a different way, because they've grown up in a different sense. If that makes any sense. I'm going to move on to the songs now and then move on to my pile too. A song that came out is Enter Sandman by Metallica. Now, some of these songs, okay, some of them just have messages, okay? So, like, so you might want to, like, look into the songs, and there might be a message in there for you. I wanted to do the songs to, like, let you know that you're on the right path, to let you know that, like, somebody's, like, watching over you, that, like, because that's what some of these songs I feel like are. Like, we connect with music with all kinds of people in that throughout our lives. And sometimes when you have a past loved one that has moved on and they send you a song, it's like letting you know, hey, things are going to work out. Things are going to be fine. And I feel like that's what some of these songs are. And then there are some songs that literally have a message within the song for you. But I feel like you will know by the song. And you may just hear that song on the radio, and it's just letting you know, hey, you're on the right path. Things are going exactly the way that they're supposed to go. Alright, so we have Enter Sandman by Metallica, Ride by 21 Pilots, Collide by Howie Day, It's Been a While by Stained, Closer by the Chainsmokers, Hello by Adele, Remember Everything by Five Finger Death Punch, and Guys My Age by Hey Violet. But yeah, that's all I've got for you, my pile one. I hope this was helpful. If it was helpful, let me know by hitting that like button or letting me know in the comments below. If you have any requested videos, please let me know in the comments as well. I will try to get to them as soon as I can. I will usually let you know in the comments when I can get to them. So, that's all I've got for you. So, maybe meet again. Bye! Hello, my pile 2. If you chose this froggy, this is your pile. Just give me a moment so I can meditate on your cards. I already put them out, and I'm trying to decipher what it says. Because you have a lot going on here. A lot of karma is going on. Like, I see a power struggle, like you needing the control of something, maybe your finances or something when it comes to your job. And then I see like day-to-day life, like the same thing day in and day out. But it's like a checklist. I see like creating something and making a big profit off of it. Like, I saw it a little bit in the first one I did, in the first reading, where they created an image and they're making money off of it. And then seeing like making something, creating something, but I don't know if it's that. It could be like a business or like a side hustle. It's like, but there's a to-do list too, like a checklist. That's which makes me think it's a little business and getting it in order and making a profit. I also see somebody stabbing you in the back though, and it's like this person that stabs you in the back, they like, it's like it was fated to happen, but like this, it's like it was meant to happen this way so that you could go forward without them. Like, because I see, yes, they stabbed you in the back, but you're not as affected by this as you think you are, because I don't feel like you put everything into this person. I feel like you knew it was going to happen. You always felt like something was off with this person. I feel like they're going to steal an idea from you, actually. Like, I know it's weird, but it feels like they're going to steal an idea from you and try to make a profit off of it. But justice comes into play. It's like somebody tries to take something from you and make something out of it, but because it wasn't their idea, it didn't work out the way it was supposed to in their mind's eye. I'm also getting the feeling that there's like somebody waiting for you. Somebody's waiting for you, but like I don't quite understand where that's coming from. Alright. It's a lot of bird energy here as well, like a lot of crow, raven. That's what I'm seeing. We see even seeing a bat, an owl, lots of birds, flying symbolism, letting go, walking away from a scenario. Okay. What is waiting for you? Power struggle in a business way when it comes to your goals. Okay. Alright. I read the tarot bit. I even read the karma bit. Now we're going to move on to clarifying love situations. We have looming agenda. You have different ideas about love and intimacy. Consumed, extinguished doubt by having open communication, and secret desires. Unspoken needs can plunge you into deep confusion. I feel like you see love as a different kind of thing than other people do. like, and you find certain things to be intimate where others would not find it so much to be intimate. So like your love language and the way that you show love and the way that you experience love is very different than how a lot of other people experience it. So I feel like you're going to have to start clarifying that when it comes to relationships. Like if you were to get into a romantic relationship with somebody, you're going to have to clarify what you find to be intimate and what you find to be considered showing love, because I feel like if you don't, there will be a huge communication barrier, and it's like you guys won't be able to connect the way that you should. Yes, a lot of open communication. I do feel like you might actually start talking with somebody, like romantically, about these kinds of things and how you view love and intimacy. And it may really surprise this person. They may actually, in some instances, I see this person pulling back because they don't feel the same way about it. I'm also seeing feelings for another person, like somebody that you feel like you shouldn't have feelings for. Like I'm seeing red flags when you're with this person. But it's like, I'm going to be honest. If you're looking for like a one night stand, this would be perfect. If you're looking for a relationship, this is a no. So there is somebody that's going to show interest in you for like one night stand, and it may come off as they want more, but it's not. It really is just one night stands. And you'll see the red flags. There will be things that will show you. Just don't ignore them so that you can see them for what they are. But there is also another person that you will be talking to romantically that you may share ideas with. For some of you, I see this person pulling back. For others of you, I see this person being pulled in by how different you view love and intimacy. All right. I'm also seeing like, if this is something you're looking for, if like love is something you're interested in looking for, then you might actually want to do things towards showing that you're interested in the love. Like I see like you saying you want to be in a relationship but not doing anything to show that you'd like to be in a relationship, like to getting out there, like wanting to meet somebody. So you might want to start looking into like a dating site or going out and about and actually starting to meet people instead of just saying you want to meet people. So you picked the frog, right? And I feel like you have a connection with animals. Like you could have tattoos of like an animal or a frog somewhere on you. But I feel like you have this really deep connection with animals in general. And this connection may be like, it's like you know what animals want without them having to say anything. You just can know because you do have this really deep bond with them. And it's like, it's something you could build off of. Like you could use this to your benefit to like make money or to make a career out of it. But I feel like, and maybe you do, but I feel like in some instances it's like you never really thought about doing something like that before because you didn't really think it was like a talent. But not everybody can understand animals, and it's actually quite sought after for people that can actually speak with animals and know what they want. I feel like you've been worrying quite a bit lately about a lot of things in your life, especially I feel like when it comes to your love life. I feel like you've really been worrying about that. But your angels want you to know there's no need for you to worry. They are working on sending you something or some kind of love connection. But like, you have to keep following the steps in order to get there. We have yoga. Your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercising. So I feel like that's something you really need to start looking into and start doing more often, is doing like some stretching or some yoga. I feel like it's just really going to benefit you in the long run, especially some kind of a stretching, especially when it comes to like the back. So I feel like that's something you might want to be looking into. Light and love. Your purpose is to bring divine healing light and love to this world. And I feel like you do that with the way that you express yourself, the way that you talk with animals, and the way that you show your love. I feel like that's how you show your light and your love. That's how you glow up. I also feel like you are glowing up a bit. Like, there's something that's made you feel really bright inside, and that brightness is what's like attracting a lot of people towards you. If you're wondering if you're on the right path, you absolutely are. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. Literally, you're on the right path if that's something you've been worrying about. If it doesn't seem like you're on the right path, it's usually because you're questioning where you're at in your life. It's because you're normally not where you thought you would be at this point in your life. But that's okay. You know, not everybody's on the same fucking timeline. I mean, just because your friends are having kids doesn't mean you're going to have kids. You know, or you may have them later in life. Or you may not even have them at all. But that's freaking okay because it's your life. It's not their life. And I feel like sometimes we get really caught up in what everybody else is doing with their lives and we forget about our lives and how it's like it's not supposed to be similar to others. Especially if you're a sensitive. It's not like everybody else's life. It's never going to be like anybody else's life. Alright, we have, I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy at peace and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. So if you've recently lost somebody and you've been worrying about them and you've been wondering if they're doing okay, this is your message that they're doing okay. They're doing fine. They are watching over you. They are at peace. For some of you, I feel like this person could have really gone through something. Like it could have gone through very traumatic death, or it was just like it was very different. It wasn't on their terms. But like, just know that things are okay. Did you hear that? That was weird. But yeah, anyway. Then we have take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. So I think you've really got to take action, especially when it comes to something like what's going on in your life. If this is something that you truly want to do, like if this is something you want to, like if this is the relationship you want to make happen, then you're going to have to like lovingly insert yourself. You're going to have to put yourself out there. But if it's like talking about like the business, you know, and making things happen, you still have to take action. You have to keep asserting yourself into action, keep pushing yourself so that you can really make this last. You can make this work. It's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I am watching over you, guiding and protecting you during these changes. If you've been wanting to do if you've had some new ideas about your life and wanting to put them into action, now is definitely the time to do it. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith and don't try to force it to happen. So just keep going forward. What you want, what you're working towards will happen. It will come into fruition, but you just gotta like keep going forward and not give up. But don't try to force it to happen either, because it'll push it further away. You are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend because others will soon become inspired by your example. So because you're flying high right now, because you're doing so well in your life, and I do feel like you have, things are really working well, like you're marking all these check-offs. And I feel like as you mark off these check-offs, or you mark these things off your list, it's like it's starting to, like people around you are trying to like put you down or bring you down, and just don't let them bring you down because you've been working hard and you deserve everything you're getting, You're having a lot of great things that are coming into your life. It may not seem like it, but they are because you've been accomplishing so much in your life. A happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. So if you're looking for a new home or a new workplace, I definitely feel like you will be getting, you will be receiving that, especially if it comes to like, I was feeling a workplace. So like maybe it's a new job that you've been looking into, or it's a promotion you were looking at, and I feel like you'll be getting that promotion. Or if you were looking into getting a house and you weren't unsure if you were going to get the loan, I feel like you will get the loan. And then we have, you are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. You're branching off into this new cycle in your life. And this new cycle in your life is, it's ushering in so much change and so much positivity, like a new home, a new job, like you're finally getting things accomplished in your life and feeling accomplished in your life and seeing these things being checked off of your list, like your mental list. And it's like, and it's, you know, and I feel like you're afraid to take that like leap of faith, that leap, you know, because I do feel like the leap of faith with the frog as well. You're afraid to take it because you're unsure of where it will take you. But change is good. Change is needed. Very much needed. Which is interesting because I was saying that last night when I was in the bathtub. I guess I was channeling your pile and I wasn't even realizing it. But I feel like change is very much needed in your life in order to accomplish all the things that you want to accomplish. Alright, now the songs. Now there could be messages in the songs for you. The song could be a message in general from somebody. But for me, it's if you were to hear these songs on the radio, it's to let you know that you're on the right path. So we have Picture by Kid Rock and Sheryl Crow. Him and I by G-Eazy and Halsey. How Soon Is Now by Tattoo. Down with the Sickness by Disturbed. Set Fire to the Rain by Adele. I Wish I Was Your Lover by Sophie B. Hawkins. Like a Virgin by Madonna. And Simple Plan by Shinedown. So that is all that I have for you, my pile 2. I hope this was helpful. If it was helpful, let me know by hitting that like button or letting me know in the comments below how it resonated with you. If you have any requests for videos, please let me know in the comments below and I will try to get to them as soon as I can. Otherwise, I'm going to go now. So, maybe we meet again. Bye! Hi. If you are here for pile 3, good witch, this is your pile. Yes, I'm in a completely different outfit, and I took a shower. I had to pause yesterday after the 2 readings I did. I was getting exhausted, and I didn't think it was fair to you that I was too exhausted to even do yours. So, pile 3, here we go. Alright. I'm going to start with the Light Series Tarot and go from there. So what is waiting for you? I do feel like for some of you, okay. Alright, so there are 2 things that are really popping out at me. We have like being seen for what you do. I feel like it could be for a job or a career. And it's like being seen and known for the hard work that you put in, it being celebrated in some way. I even see like, and I feel like there's a reason for the celebration. I mean, yes, you're a worker, you're a hard worker. I can tell you're a hard worker. You've been putting a lot of work into something for a long time. But it feels like there was somebody or something that was blocking you from going any further with this career. And it's like, the reason why they were blocking you is, I feel like somebody stole something from you. Now, I was getting that from pile 2 as well, but it's not the same sense. Like, in pile 2 was somebody stealing an idea of somebody else that it wasn't meant to be for them because it wasn't their idea, so it didn't fall through. For this one, it's more like it's like there is okay, like a boss that is like stopping you from going any further, but there are people that are around that are trying to warn of this person, because there is something that this person is trying to do that is to screw you over when it comes to your work. Like it's like they're trying to throw you under the bus for something that they can't throw you under the bus for because it's not your fault. And it's like there are people, I'm seeing like three people that are like very determined to tell on this particular person. And because they do that and you're not really a part of it, it's like you're celebrated because you weren't a part of this. You didn't succumb to what this person was trying to do to you, trying to screw you over with your work. Um, and I'm also seeing, this is the other part, is I'm seeing a lot of love coming in. It's an unexpected love, actually. It's not something that you would, I don't know, like, it feels like, because here it says, mapping the way, explore love and unearth unexpected treasures. And when I keep looking at this, they keep being drawn to the maps. It's like you meet this person, like, where you wouldn't normally be. Um, and like, because it's like, okay, so it's like you come across this person through your travels, and you may have a lot of, you may like exchange like numbers, and it's like you guys have a lot in common, but it seems more of a friendship than it does anything else. But I feel like it goes further. For others of you, you could be going on a trip with a loved one, with a lover. Um, and on this trip, there's going to be a lot of truths that are exposed, like how this person is really feeling towards you, how they really feel about you. I feel like that might be something you're really kind of unsure of. Maybe because your love languages are different, but I feel like there is some kind of mess that's up between the both of you, because I feel like not everything has been said, not everything has been done when it comes to this relationship. Um, but for a lot of you, I'm really just getting that you're going to meet this person on like a vacation or traveling somewhere. It's like it's unexpected when you meet this person, and when you meet them, there will be secrets, but it's not like necessarily bad secrets, I would say. It's more like this person just like they may have a hard time acknowledging how they feel. Um, and that might be why they have a hard time telling you, but you guys bring a lot of happiness to each other. You guys will bring a lot of happiness to each other. And I feel like this is like this is a connection that you're looking for, that you've been looking for. Um, but there has been a lot of, I don't know, like I see somebody traveling to another person. Like they could have been like separated for a while, and it's like you guys like meet up somewhere, and like once there used to be like it was hard for you guys to tell each other how you felt, or there wasn't any explanation of how, like, what was between the both of you. And then like this meeting up is where like things really fall into place, and there is no mask, hiding how you feel from each other. It's like that's gone. And maybe it's because time has gone by, and that's what you guys really needed, was just some time to like to heal and to take things in. We also have Counsel's Compass. Seek advice to steer judgment as insightful talks illuminate your journey. So I do feel like you're going to be talking with this person quite a bit, because you guys are going to be telling each other the truth, telling each other how you feel about each other. Like I feel like that's really something that's going to be coming your way very soon. Somebody that you could travel with, or somebody that you're going to be traveling to. And I feel like you guys are going to have a deep discussion about feelings and things that were hidden from each other. I feel like you guys are going to like catch up in a way. I do feel like you are like a boss at whatever you do. You could be a manager of some sort, or like a boss, but I feel like you have a lot of power. And you don't try to abuse the power either, but there is somebody around you that is trying to take your power, especially when it comes to work. Um, but I feel like you staying in your light, you staying true to who you are, is what actually brings the truth about it. Brings out because you stay true to yourself and you stay clear of this person in a way. It's like that's what brings this person's truthficate out. That's what shows that this person's trying to hurt you in some way or hurts your company in some way. Okay, so your karma cards says purification to resurrect the secrets of resulting from the power of in Scorpio. What you want to be known, what is believed about, use the quickest way, and in Gemini. So, something you're waiting for is you are trying to decide what it is that you want to be known for. The power that you bring up, the power that you have within yourself. It's like you want to, and purification of to resurrect, which actually makes me really think it was a relationship that might be brought back to the light. And like, I feel like you will be focusing a lot on what you want to be known for. Like, I feel like you're going to be teaching a lot of people about the way that about how you've gotten to the point that you've got to at this time, or even when it comes to your work, you could be teaching people, the next generation, about your job and how to do it. There's also like, because I see books here too, and like normally it's like you can easily. What I'm getting from this card is like writing a book, actually. Like writing a book about teaching about the things that you have learned and how you've gotten to the point that you've gotten to. And there's something about getting there quickly, using what you've learned quickly instead of taking the time to do so. But in the books, when normally it's talking about like you can easily relate your life to books to your life. Your like relate life to the books, and so forth. And I feel like in some ways you do that, but it's also more like writing your life down in a book and teaching that to others. We also have trust here. So I feel like you've been having a lot of interesting dreams, a lot of feelings about your career path. I feel like you've been really looking at it and trying to take, like, I feel like you're on the verge of like changing your career path or getting a promotion in a field that you genuinely enjoy. I feel like this is like I see you looking into like a mirror or a crystal ball, and you're like trying to figure out where you can see yourself from now. And you're like, well, what do I want to be known for? What is it that I want my legacy to be? I do feel like your angels, your guides, they are most definitely sending you signs of what you should be doing or where you should be at when it comes to your career. I do think it's a little hard for us to see these signs all the time because we're not like used to it per se. But I do definitely feel like there are signs letting you know that you are safe and protected while you change your career, while you change things up in your work life. And I especially feel like you definitely do need this change. It's like something you've been looking for, and it's because you're a lot more sensitive than you used to be. And you know that because you're a lot more sensitive than you used to be, that you have to make these changes when it comes to your work or your career. And I feel like you're trying to figure out what it is that works for you. We also have school here. The answer you're seeking involves going to school. So some of you might be thinking about going back to school and learning more on this career path. For others of you, I really just get that you're like learning more about this, about like what it is that you're interested in going into. Like what are the things that you would need, the requirements, and so forth. I don't see everybody here going to school for it, but I do see you learning more about it. We also have nutrition. You conduct healing work with your culinary skills. Now, for this one is interesting because majority of the time it just means you're going to be cooking today. I mean, that's usually what I get when I, get this card. But it also, for some of you, it might actually be where you might be doing something with your cooking. Like I see making new recipes and different. Like I see somebody even thinking about opening up a bakery. We need more bakeries in this world, like good bakeries, not these cruddy bakeries where these bundt cakes and stuff. Nobody likes bundt cakes. Just saying. We need more sweets. And then we got strength. Everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. So there is this strength about you that I feel like a lot of people see it as soon as they meet you. Because I feel like you have experienced a lot in your life, including since you're very sensitive. I feel like you've gone through some things that majority of people probably wouldn't have made it through, but like you did. And not only has it made you stronger, but it has also made you a lot more courageous, a lot more bold, not afraid to go for what it is that you truly want. Which is actually something you're really going to need when it comes to this new career that you want. You're going to have the courage to go for it. I do feel like it's something you've been thinking about for a while, but like recent events has made it clear to you that you really do need to make this change when it comes to your career. Especially if it's something that you are really thinking about when it comes to your legacy and what you want to leave behind. All right, your angel advice is caution is warranted. Look deeper into the situation before proceeding further. I do feel like that is talking about a couple different things. I do feel like it is talking about your current career and what's going on with that. Because again, I do feel like there is somebody that's trying to screw you over when it comes to work. I feel like it is also especially like a boss. It's somebody that's higher up than you that's trying to block you from doing something, or like block you from. It's like they're trying to make it so that you're not seen for how good you are at what you are good at, like at your job. We also have new romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. And right underneath it says, I am the angel of marriage and I am assisting you right now. So for some of you that are already married, I feel like the vacation, that if you guys go on a vacation, there's something about this vacation that really opens your guys' hearts up and gets you guys talking once more. And for some of you that are not married, I do feel like, again, it could be you're meeting up with somebody from the past and you're like reigniting that passion. But I'm also seeing, again, like meeting somebody on a trip and like just exchanging numbers and just like, being open with each other. And this could lead to a marriage. I'm with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. And again, it's just, I feel like it really is talking about changing things up when it comes to your career and just changing your focus a little bit more instead of on like things around you and just focusing more on yourself, especially when it comes to career. To make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? And again, I feel like this just goes perfectly hand in hand actually with the like, with what you're wanting, like where is it? Oh. I think it's really just, it's like, okay, because I feel like it's like asking you to trust yourself, to trust your intuition when it tells you to go for a certain thing, like a new job or a certain or a new career. Like, it's asking you to trust yourself. You're being guided to take these steps. Again, there are signs, and it may be hard for you to see these signs. It could be in the form of a video, it could be an ad, it could be a billboard, it could literally be anything. There's like something that is like, you've really got to take a moment and like meditate on it, if it's right for you or if it's not right for you, especially when it comes to your career. It's really what I'm feeling for this reading. What do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. So again, just focusing on what it is that you want when it comes to your career, especially when it comes to love as well. Visualizing it, trying not to bring any negativity into it, because I feel like the negativity is what will absolutely block it. Like for the person, that's at your workplace, they're trying to block you from going further in your career, or from going, into something that works better for you. I just feel like taking a moment and like looking at things and feeling what's right for you will really help you along this way, especially because this is important. It's so important, especially because I feel like it's so important when it comes to your career, when it comes to your job, because like you're really looking for something that fits you. All right, now for songs. Now the songs that I chose, some of them have messages for you, so you might want to check them out if you've never heard the song. The song could be an actual message for you, like the name of the song. It could be from like lost loved ones you've lost, or it's just, so forth. But mainly I wanted to do songs that would make you like see that this is what's coming, that what is waiting for you is like right there for you. So the songs I have for you are Crush, Crush, Crush by Paramore, Teeth by 5 Seconds of Summer, Beautiful Soul by Jesse McCartney. Holy crap, I have not heard that song in like years. You Were Meant for Me by Jewel, Colors by Halsey, Chutes and Ladders by Korn, Ain't No Mountain High Enough by Marvin Gaye, Tainted Love by Marilyn Monroe. No, Marilyn Manson. I don't know why I have Monroe on there. I Don't Care by 3 Days Grace and Apocalyptica. Ain't Too Proud to Beg by The Temptations. Good song. More to Life by Stacey Orrego, which I do feel like is something for you. Like there is more to life than what you see. Waiting for Superman by Daughtry. Fuck You, Goodbye by The Kid Laroi. I think that's how you say his name. If I Killed Someone for You by Alec Benjamin. I Bet My Life by Imagine Dragons. And Battlefield by Jordan Sparks. So this is all that I have for you in my pile 3. I hope this was helpful. If it was helpful, let me know by hitting that like button or letting me know in the comments below how it resonated with you. Otherwise, that's all I've got for you. Hopefully I will get you another video soon. So, maybe we meet again. Bye!